Hi y'all, it's Elisa. My husband Billy is out starting to put outriggers on the canoe. We're hoping that this will mean that we can go fishing in it and move around in it without tipping it over and maybe even take the kids out. So let's go check it out.
So Billy didn't really have his plan mapped out. He just built it in his head while he was gathering supplies at Lowe's. He ended up with 4-inch and 2-inch PVC pipe. After the PVC primer and the cement, the end caps, elbows, and connectors, his subtotal came in right at $153, which is significantly cheaper than what he was seeing online for a canoe our size.
Okay, so at this point I've done the primer and the cement on this side of the canoe for the main section of the outrigger. Okay, I pre-marked all my areas right here. After I test fit it, or when I test fit it, I marked them all. That way I was sure when I put it all back together, doing the primer and cement, all that good stuff, that it all lined up straight and centered where it should be. Now I'm fixing to cut this one here to go over on this side. I went ahead and primered and cemented that joint there. I didn't do this top half, that way I can still rotate and test fit, but this one, it's not going to have any bearing, so just being a straight tube. Anyway, that's the progress on the northern Nan. There'll be some more pontoon or some more extensions coming out this way. I think I'm going to do 12 inches out front and then probably 14 out back, and that should leave room for the paddle to go through here. So there you go. I gotta let it kind of dry, I think. I don't know how long we let it dry. I've been letting it dry for 30 or 45 seconds because you can tell it dries out pretty quick. Start it, this side real low. And then what they say is take your marks a quarter turn from where you made them, the fitment marks. Once you get it pressed all the way on, and push them toward a quarter and line up your marks. Then you gotta hold it. I've heard 30 seconds, I've heard a minute. But what happens is that glue tries to expand and push the two apart. Bonded, it's not turning.
Awesome.
So he just kept doing the same thing there that he did over on the other side. Unfortunately, I don't have any more footage from him building it tonight because I was tied up with the kids inside. But we did go ahead and load it onto our trailer so that in the morning he can take it to test it out. He's super excited to do that. And here he is getting fuel for the boat. No, not really. Anyway, he stopped here to get a drink on his way to the lake. So, but anyway, and there's a little footage of him there at the lake.
Well, I would say the pontoons, or the outriggers, are working pretty good. You can't flip this like over. I think I'd have to stand on it to flip it over. Anyway, I already hooked one large bass, but it got off. So anyway, have a good day. The Northern Nan, named after my grandmother, my dad's mom, which was Nancy Towner. A little background on this canoe: it has gone back many, many, many years to the Boundary Waters canoe area, and my grandmother and grandfather, Robert and Nancy, spent their honeymoon up at Sawbill Lake in the Boundary Waters canoe area in Minnesota, which my dad, Bill Towner, has written a short story over, and I don't know if I know he published the book, but I don't know if he's got a link to an online sale or anyway. So contact the folks up at Sawbill Lake or Sawbill Outfitters up in the Boundary Waters in Minnesota, and let them know that the Towners sent you, and they'll know exactly who you're talking about.